Hi guys, it's Monika, Blunder makeup artist, and I'm here with the famous Karima from Shameless Fripperies. Thank you so much for being here today.
I'm so excited to be here. So excited.
Yeah, I can't believe that we are actually making this happen. Karima lives in Australia and she happens to be here in Los Angeles, and I invited her to shoot a tutorial with me. I did a look on Emilia Clarke. I did her cover a few weeks ago for Marie Claire UK, and I thought that you are the perfect model for this.
And I love the look. I love how it turned out. So sultry and beautiful.
Oh, great. And we're going to walk you step by step through right now in this tutorial how we created this look. And also we did another video for your channel.
Yeah, we've done a video on my channel which is a beauty talk. So it's a casual chit chat, talk about our favorite products of the moment, and we'll link that in the description box below.
Yes, and all my viewers, I hope that you will go and check out Karima. And I hope you like this video, and we see you next time. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I'm starting right away with this foundation here. It's called EX1 Invisiwear and the shade is F100. And this is a really nice lightweight foundation, very breathable, very luminous. I like it for red carpet because it doesn't have any SPF in it. And you know, SPF sometimes in foundation can be troublesome because of the flashback on the red carpet. Next step is applying cream eyeshadow. I chose this color by Terry in Misty Rock.
This one is one of my favorites.
It's such a great cream shadow. I'm actually gonna apply it directly out of the palette. And what I'm doing with this first step of eye makeup, I'm just putting that cream shadow all over your lid. And I also want to mention that I've already done your eyebrows earlier. You have great brows. Emilia has really fantastic brows too.
She does.
And so we just put this all over your lid, just to get a little bit of a cream base going. I love layering, especially when you do like a more smoky eye makeup. It's so great to just layer different textures. Is that something you like to do as well?
Love that for a more nuanced effect.
Okay, I just want to mention really quickly, I put a little bit of that Misty Rock also underneath the eyelashes. On the lower lash line. And now I'm bringing in my Tartelette by Tarte. I love this palette. I'm using those two colors right in here, and I'm mixing them together, and I'm using that in the crease. And I'm applying it right in here, just a little bit to give a little bit definition in the eye. Now, I also want to mention, Karima, that I've been watching your videos for such a long time. I think kind of like when you started, I don't know how I found you. You just kind of popped up in my feed, and I'm such a fan of yours, and I just really love what you're doing. And
yeah, I absolutely love your channel.
Thank you so much.
It's amazing, and I think it's great to get like behind the scenes goss and all the things. Yeah,
it's fun. We have a fun job.
Yeah.
I kind of admire that you didn't really study to become a makeup artist, have you?
No, so I worked in makeup, but I'm actually a finance major.
Yeah.
So totally unrelated to makeup.
I'm also going to bring those two colors, if you open up, a little bit on the lower lash line as well. Okay, there is another cream eyeshadow. I applied the Chanel cream eyeshadow in Mirifique. And I love using my MAC brush for that in 217. With that color, I just kind of go close to the lash line to add color. And then I'm dragging the color outwards and upwards to get that really nice elongated shape in your eye. And the eye makeup is really just really kind of smoky and browns and dark hues. Very kind of smudgy, so there were no like really defined lines in that eye makeup. And I'm gonna bring in this Charlotte Tilbury Rock & Co eye pencil in black. And what I'm doing is I'm bringing it in the upper and lower inner water rim.
I purchased this one recently actually.
You did? And you like it?
Really soft.
It's so nice. The thing is that once you put it on and you have applied it and you blend it in, it just stays on and sets, right? Open. I'm also putting it in the inner water rim, the lower lash line. But it's beautiful. I feel like it lasts all day. It's a really nice pencil. Don't worry about this messiness in here. We're going to go in with a brush. I'm going to blend it really nicely. What really helps is if you bring in like a nice little angled brush like this one, open up, and then I go in between the lashes and wiggle the product kind of downwards, and that helps make it look smudgy and effortless right there. That's exactly what I'm looking for, is that like smudgy, kind of grungy look right there.
I love that look.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
My favorite, yeah.
So what is your like end goal? Do you want to have a product one day, or do you...
It's such a tricky question. Quite a few people ask me this question.
I get that question all the time too.
Oh, I'd be curious to know your answer. Well, for me, I know I want to do a venture of some sort. I just don't know what that looks like yet. I want to build my following until I have something that could be monetizable, and then maybe, I'm not sure if it's a product, I'm not sure if it's a concept, but there's something, I think,
in the works.
Something like that. Yeah.
Smart.
What about you?
My dream really is to have, I don't really need a whole makeup line, but I would love to have some sort of product, in the near future, close. Or start with a product or a few products and then maybe go into a line.
Yeah.
So the next step is this Tom Ford eye palette in titanium smoke. And what I did is I mixed those two colors together for intensity. So what I like doing, like I said earlier, is when I do a smoky eye makeup, I like to gradually build the eye makeup. And in doing so, it's always great to start off with a creamy texture, and then I go over with a powdery texture. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of setting the eye makeup with the shadow.
I love the Tom Ford eyeshadow quads.
They're so fantastic, aren't they?
Yeah, I always feel special when I use them.
Oh, I know. I know. Sometimes I feel really bad because I use quite a lot of high-end products, but I feel like I have to be kind of true to myself because that's what I'm using.
I totally agree with you.
At work, and I work with very famous actresses, and people expect me to use really beautiful products, so I want to bring that into my channel as well. Of course, I want to also mix it up and do some low-end products.
Yeah,
and show
I try
you
to
what
do
works.
that.
Great, and there's really wonderful products out there.
There are beautiful products. I really love the Milani blushes.
They're so good. I just got my first one.
So beautiful.
I just got my first
Luminosa?
one.
Did you get Luminosa?
Yeah, Luminosa.
I love that one.
Yeah, I ordered it on Amazon, and it came just a couple of weeks ago, and I actually used it on Rosie Huntington a few weeks ago. Wow. Yeah, it's a beautiful blush.
That's one of my favorites. The shimmer is very, I think, sophisticated.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
All right, so I'm gonna also bring in this dual intensity eyeshadow by NARS, and the color is called Callisto. And I love this eyeshadow to highlight the inner corners of the eyes. And what I do is I just bring it in the inner upper corner. It's almost like a reversed V, V. You just go that way. And it's a really beautiful effect for photo shoots or for red carpet because it just gives a really nice pop of color right in the inner corners. And when you're being photographed, it just is a really, really nice effect for photo shoots. And you can really see it on this cover as well. Okay, I'm moving on to under eye concealing, and I'm using my NARS creamy concealer in custard. And I like doing this part after I finish doing the eye makeup because there's always like bits and pieces falling down, It's nicer to clean it up afterwards.
I'm so intrigued by this little beauty blender. You like this one?
I do. I just got it, and it's really, really fun.
Yeah.
And you can really get really close. And it's really nice for blending. Fantastic. Do you guys have beauty blender in Australia?
We do.
Yeah?
We do. It's at Sephora.
And do you use it on I don't remember if you use them in your videos.
I love the beauty blender.
Yeah.
It is. It's very reliable if you're working with a foundation. You're not really sure how your skin's looking that day. I think the beauty blender always works really well.
I agree. I use it all the time. Okay, so I'm going in with my cream bronzer. And if you can see, I'm using a brush which is very nicely tapered and very small. And that way I can just get a very nice, precise contour first. And then you can go in with something like that and then you buff it out. Definitely on this photo shoot I did quite some contouring because I just really wanted Emilia to have this really nice chiseled cheekbone.
I think that looks beautiful in photos too.
It's so nice in photographs. In real life, sometimes you have to be a bit careful with your contour.
I agree.
I feel like some people sometimes go a little bit too overboard. And contouring is a very fine subject. I feel like it's really taking over, isn't it, in the makeup world?
It is. It's the age of contouring.
It's the age of contouring. Also, Instagram kind of made contouring very famous, I feel like.
I think there's a distinction to be made. There's contouring and then there's sculpting. I think sculpting is like a softer version of the contour. I like that.
I like that too, yeah. I feel like sometimes when you really don't know what you're doing, or if it's a really hard part for you in your makeup application, just go soft. Go with a nice fluffy brush and just do a soft version of it, right? To set the contour, I like to go in with a powder contour. I know that this one is your favorite, Karima.
My absolute favorite.
This is by Kevyn Aucoin, the sculpting powder. And I like using a fluffier brush for that. And I just like to go in fine little round strokes just to make it soft. And again, this is really entirely up to you how much contour you want to do. Everyone has a different version of contouring. I just want to really bring out your cheekbones today and make it kind of the same way than how I did it for the photo shoot with Emilia. And I like to do also a combination of cream and powder.
I love the layering as well.
The layering just really makes it really special, I feel like. I mean, everything in makeup, I feel like if you take your time and you layer products, you will always have a better result than just...
seamless,
putting it on quickly. So I'm also bringing in this blush by Kevyn Aucoin. The color is Helena. And just putting that on the apples of your cheek just to give it a bit of color and softness. Bring it in quite far in the front right here. And I'm not putting any color up here.
Is that what you did in the shoot?
Yes.
It's quite a youthful placement.
Just a youthful, yeah, exactly. Just to get a really nice little color right in here. And then I'm also popping a bit of that Charlotte Tilbury, only the highlighting part, which is this one right in here. And I'm putting that with a little brush like that. And I'm just putting it on the upper part of your cheeks right in here, just to give a really nice highlight.
I've heard everyone talk about this product so much and I've never tried it.
Oh, you have to maybe get it while you're here in Los Angeles right now. Okay, so to powder, I chose my Charlotte Tilbury in number 2, the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I love this powder. Karima, you have to go get it as well.
I actually recently just got that one. It really does smooth the skin.
It really does, and it's so finely milled.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Now I'm using a quite fluffy brush. This one here is by Wayne Goss.
So soft.
And the reason why I'm using this is just because I don't really want too much powder. I just want it to just hit your skin very lightly. Just dust it on. And I'm just putting it right in here because I want to keep that beautiful sheen right in there. Okay, for the lips, I chose those 2 products. This one is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Pencil and an Hourglass lipstick. The color is Grace.
Love Grace.
Isn't it such a fantastic color? The reason why I'm applying this lip liner is just to get a bit of definition in your lips. I don't know, a lot of people are afraid of lip liner. I love lip liners. You can really do so much with them. You can shapen the lips, and also I like it because sometimes lipstick does bleed into your skin and it just gives a really nice protection for the lipstick. And I feel like with your lips, it's the first time I'm doing your makeup, but it really helps to add this little shape right in here. It's not that I'm making them bigger, but I'm just giving them a bit of shape.
My lip line is a little bit blurry, so I really benefit from a lip liner.
It's nice. And then you can do directly out of the bullet or with a lip liner. I get a lot of comments sometimes of people mentioning because I'm using a lipstick directly out of the bullet and they think it's not sanitary. I just want to mention to everyone that I'm probably one of the cleanest people. I make really sure after I use something out of the bullet that it's being sprayed off or sanitized. Or you can also use a little bit of a shaver. And you just shave that part off and it's fine. So everyone out there, you don't have to worry. Also right here you can go in with the brush and you can blend the lip liner and the lipstick together so you don't see the lip liner I've used earlier. Beautiful, I love this color, Neil. Okay, so I'm popping on a few individual lashes in medium and short. about like 3 or 4 on each side. All right, so we just finished applying the individual lashes. They look really beautiful on you, Karima.
Love the false lashes.
Yeah, and we just did like a few individuals, like a medium size and a short one. And you can also do this look obviously without the lashes, but I just think that the lashes added a bit more drama to this eye makeup. And you're done, you look fantastic.